grandparents.
Yes. Slightly rainy. Let me flip it around and show you. And actually, he doesn't want to talk about that. But, we...
Wait, what's on our phone?
Here we go. Quackers has a job interview. And that's all we're saying about that. It's a surprise. You'll probably never get to know. And I don't need to get a Disney annual pass because I will be a cast member making magic and pixie dust for all. And I'm super excited. And everybody is really jealous. And there's a lot of people that don't believe that I'm quitting my nice, lush government job for Disney World.
So my grandpa has a wood shop and he does a lot of wood building stuff. And what I really wanted to show you was this table that he made. And we're gonna get to that. But first, what you're seeing right here is just a couple of quick cuts for a built-in cupboard that he made for my mom, his daughter. And you're gonna see us install it on to, it's almost off frame there on the left-hand side. But I'll put an arrow up there so you guys can see it. But we're just gonna install it real quick. And then we're gonna be bringing in a big piece of pine. Okay, so here we go, bringing in that piece of pine, and you can see how big it is. My grandpa and I were both 6 foot or over, and you can just see how massive this piece of wood is. And this was 8 foot by, I believe it was 2.5 inches thick. We kind of flipped it around. We weren't really sure what side we wanted to have the top. Here's the finished product. It's all epoxied across the top with a couple of butterflies for decoration. So there's a coin that he had done. He actually just ended up throwing epoxy over the top, and you can really see how the blue there came out of the pine, and that's actually the rot in the tree. That is it, the finished project. That was a little over a month of work.
Oh. So we're not gonna strap it down, we're just going across the street, I guess, so we're just hanging out here on the back and we're just holding it on. So we'll see how well this goes.
So across the street ended up to be a little bit further down the street than what I realized.
So we just got to the house. We're just backing up. We're gonna park it over here. It's gonna go in through this side door right here is where it's gonna go. And inside, so we'll see in just a minute once we get it inside. So it's 9 o'clock here in the morning. We're here at River Park Square. The appraiser is at the house doing the appraisal, so we had to get out for a few hours. So the wife's gonna get some breakfast over here at Subway, and then we're going to head out. I don't know really where we're going because everything is closed because it's so early, but we're gonna walk around, hang out downtown. I think our goal later in the afternoon is to go get ho-hos down at the flour mill, but we're gonna hang out and see where we end up today.
The food court is empty. I don't think I've ever seen River Park Square this empty before. But then again, I've never been
downtown this early in the morning though either, so we're just waiting on the wife's Subway here. Hookums is sleeping in his stroller.
He's got the shades up. He needs a little do not disturb sign.
more of the stores have become open. There's a little bit more people here. We were playing Pokemon Go upstairs for a little while Pokemon was sleeping. And now we're gonna kind of walk around. So our plan of hanging outside in the park is kind of scratched because it's pouring rain right now. So we're just in the mall hanging out. So we're heading across the skywalk here. You might be able to see outside. Around here. It's pouring rain.
Noah's first time in the Crescent Court.
Big yawn, Pokemons. You might be able to see the raindrops in the puddle there. I'm zoomed in on the window. But it's coming down a little bit. Nothing too hard. We'll see how long we last outside. So we made it street level. It's not raining too bad out here. Not as bad as it was a few minutes ago. I thought Bear had something to say.
I do.
What do you want to say?
It never was raining really bad.
We're gonna head back to River Park Square because that's where we parked. And I think we're gonna head over to the flour mill and go eat some egg rolls.
Yay! And unfortunately, home inspections take like 3 to 4 hours. At least that's what they told us for this one. So yay! I need an egg roll. Mama needs an egg roll.
You want to say that again?
No.
So we just made it to the flour mill. We're coming in the side door over here. I'll walk through the park. It's really not raining that bad anymore. It's just kind of misting. It's like a day at the beach. Well, the Washington, Oregon beach, that is. But we're gonna go inside and find ho-hos and have some egg rolos.
We're here in the flour mill at Ho-Ho Teriyaki Chicken. They've been here a long time, and it's a small family-owned business where I think they just have like 2 cooks. And this is the game. So we just went here to Ho-Ho Teriyaki. I'm not sure how long they've been here, but I think it's been a while. We're gonna ride the elevator up, huh? Just kind of looking up. It's pretty cool up here. There's like a balcony. It's very old. I can kind of zoom in on the wall there. And this is the clinker daggers that we were gonna go look. It has fancy little doors. It looks really fancy in there. So here's behind the scenes of how shots are done. Oh, I guess he's not going to anymore. He was holding the camera up at an awkward angle trying to get the flour mill. It's really hard to see. Noah's laughing. So this is Spokane in 1934. In 1974.
Oh, that's the World's Fair there.
And then this is actually, we can take a walk through the flour mill. They have this really cool store I always used to go into called Wonders of the World, which has fairies, geodes, a bunch of cool stuff. They might still have the, I don't know if it's a bear, I can't remember what it is. Let's go look. Oh yeah, and they have this huge, like, can you see that? Look at that. That's pretty crazy.
So behind us is the U.S. Pavilion from the 74 World's Fair, and this used to be a skating rink, and they turned it into a pavilion for, it's kind of like an amphitheater, I think, and we're going to walk up top there. So here we are on top. So we're inside. I should get down to ear level. So we're inside the carousel house here. We're gonna go ride the loop carousel. Hookums woke up from his nap.
Just in time.
Welcome to Wednesday, where we are 18 days out from our departure of the Northwest. We're gonna head outside and go prep the cars.
Alright, so I'm gonna take our Dodge has an appointment today to get an oil change and a service checkup, so hopefully all that comes back good. I do have to stop and get a wiper. I don't know if you can see this. So this past winter, it froze and I scraped the wiper blade there. It's coming off, so we're gonna go get a new driver's side wiper blade too, and then we're going to go grab the wife's car and do the same. I had to run back inside. Some parts I needed to take back to Lowe's for the bathroom sink, so I need to go back and exchange it. So we're also gonna stop off at Lowe's before we go pick up the wife's car. All right, so we just got to Lowe's. We're gonna run inside here real quick and just exchange this part, and hopefully we can find the right parts that they have in stock. Got the parts that we need, so we're gonna go get our service appointment done for this car. All right, so we're coming into Chevy here now. Gonna drop my car off. Let these guys get out of the way. All right. Here's hoping they don't find anything majorly wrong with it, and just an oil change. So we just dropped the car off, and I'm going to walk across the street here and go find some food. So it shouldn't be too long, probably half hour or so. They got it in early even, so that was nice. And lifetime oil change will be moved to the Florida region, so even better. Don't have to worry about any of that anymore. Got to Jack in the Box. It was a little bit further than I thought it was. It's probably close to quarter mile, maybe third of a mile. Anyway, it's definitely a little bit further than I thought, but made it here. We're gonna go get some food and head back to pick up the car. So we just got back to Camp Chevy. They did call me, so let me know that the car was almost ready, but I was just across the street. I was actually buying wiper blades at O'Reilly's, so we got that. We'll install that probably later tonight. So we're just waiting for the car and then we'll head out of here.
I'm back home now. You can see the house is here behind me. I finally finished up at Chevy. They got the journey done, so I swapped cars. I'm actually in the wife's car right now. We just got her oil change, transmission done. It does need an air filter, so we'll have to go get an air filter for that, but that's an easy fix. Yeah, I think that's it. It wasn't very exciting. It was way longer than I thought. It's been about 2 hours since I saw you guys last.
Smile. Boo. I know.